This is kind of cute. I apologise for not starting with like, I'm going to make Rivendell or something like that, but honestly, you've seen my level of gaming and creative. I'm not going to make Rivendell. Heck no, that's... Afraid not, no. There are amazing people who will be doing stuff like that. Alas, not me. I'm just going to stick windows and things. Oh, hi. Fancy seeing you here. Just to address this, I will be streaming on Twitch in a little bit, and my community have put together enough points to summon Gothtree for Gothmas, so that is why I look a little bit silly today. I am trying to multitask and get some content recorded before the stream, and then I will stream. So I apologise that I am not my usual self, but this is about my voice, right? You're here for my voice, not for my silly outfits, I hope. Anyway, today I thought I would return to a game that brings me a lot of joy, and it doesn't really feel like a game as such. It's tiny Glade, and because it is winter time and somewhere there is snow, I thought I would delve into the snowy map and just play about a little bit. I don't claim to be very good at the game, I just enjoy pootling about and poking it from time to time. So I thought we could just have like a gentle chit-chat and just mash some buttons and see what I can create. I hope that's okay, and I hope you're doing acceptably. Again, thank you for being here. Shall we head in to the game and have a little look and see what we can come up with? Okay, come with me. Come on. There you are. Okay, so we have different Glade options, and let me just click on this. Alright, so obviously we're going to go for a summer Glade. No, we're not. We're not going for a summer Glade, but just to remind you of the options, we have summer, autumn, olden, flowery. I do have quite a soft spot for flowery. Winter, so I think that is the one that I want to try today. I haven't really done much with winter, so I thought it could be fun. So I may need to re-familiarise myself with it because it's been a little while. So whenever you start a tiny Glade map, you get a little bit of a starter, and it's not always the same. It could be anything. So this is really cute. I like that. I like this kind of ruined outside, and then we've got this actually does not look ruined. It's a little basket of vegetables, I think, outside. So yeah, that's nice. It's on top of a hill. I wonder if we can do anything with that. Now you will hear my clicky clacks a little bit. That is because I use a Razor Tartarus, so I don't actually tend to use a keyboard very often. Let me show you my Tartarus, see if you can see that. There. I'm not sure if you can see that properly, but that is my Tartarus. So that is what I use my left hand, and my right hand is a mouse. So yeah, I do have like a little keyboard, but it's just like a very basic one that I don't use often when gaming. So I'm not sure. The whole hill thing. Don't know whether I want to like get rid of this entirely or just work on it and expand it. I guess there's more of a challenge in expanding. So let's make a little something. Maybe I could put something down here that would extend, or that could extend. Well, let's just start. I do love the sounds that this game makes. I know I've mentioned that before. And I think colour-wise, we're going to need to try and match this. We don't need to, but I would like to. So I think that is going to be that one. Or is it that? Could be that one actually. Okay, and the roof. Let's give that a dark roof for now. I love that the snow has started settling on this one. I think we've had some light flurries. I think, yeah, in London, but nothing too snowy. We have had significant snow in the past in London, and I'm not the biggest. I don't know. I kind of, I'm a fan of autumn. The crunchy leaves. It's a little bit cool, so it's a nice excuse to put on some nice knitwear. I love a bit of knitwear. Yeah, there's something about a jumper, like a nice Aran knit type jumper. I don't know, just makes me happy. And then my own jumpers, of course. I have a few. I kind of like mustardy coloured stuff. I don't know why. It isn't something I've always liked, but in my old age, I have definitely leant more into mustard coloured stuff. Okay. So we could probably put a little door down here. Now, if you watch the previous, well, you probably know how to do this. I'm not going to show you anything new, but there are two ways that you can make a door. You can either use a window, and if you place it close enough to the ground, it will be a door. If you move it up, it will be a window. Okay, so you could do that, or you could get a path, and you just take a path and just like ram it into a wall like that. See? So you have options. Yeah, we'll just roll with that for now. We'll roll with the ramming. I like that this hasn't it hasn't just taken green trees and put snow on them. This is, winter follows on from autumn, so naturally a lot of these trees have these orange hues. I quite like that. So let's take this path and just take it down. Just bring it out a little bit. Maybe it would go down here. I sound a little bit Bob Ross, don't I? But honestly, Bob Ross was great. Absolute legend of ASMR. Albeit unintentional, but still. Okay. Obviously this is going to need some windows, but I think I might just add some more buildings. I'm quite fortunate because I do not have to go into the office too often. I work from home a fair amount, which is really, I'm very grateful to my company for letting me do that. My health is not 100% great. I've got like an invisible illness, the annoying stuff that you can't see. So it's much easier, I guess, if you have like a broken arm or something and it's really obvious that you're ill, because people can see that, and to some extent maybe they will have some sort of empathy. Not that I want people to feel sorry for me or empathise or anything, it's just funny that people seem to react differently when it's an invisible illness, right? Anyway, it could be worse. I don't have it as bad as some people, so I'm pretty happy for my lot, being able to work from home most of the time. But that does mean that I do not get affected too much by the snow. I just keep to myself, in my own tiny little flat, and I don't mind. I feel like you could send me to Mars, and I'd be pretty okay. I don't mind. I talk to myself a lot. I don't mind my own company. I mean, don't send me to Mars. I'd be useless. I'm knocking on a bit and I don't really have a suitable skill set. My main skill being I don't mind being by myself. That doesn't really... It's not. But, you know, apart from that, I'd be great. Yeah. Not sure if I'm going to keep this colour green. Do you know, I don't mind. I don't mind green. I like this. Maybe we could put some more flowers in here. Cute. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Maybe kind of... Oh, we could have it as maybe a little bit of a walled garden. Or... Ooh. Maybe we could just like do something like that. To what end? I do not know. But and then maybe a path, because I do love my paths. At some point these may well all join up. But I think perhaps a little building along here though. I imagine that whoever moved into here would see it as a bit of a fixer-upper, you know? Part of it, they're maybe living in this main bit and are going to fix up the rest. Or maybe, I think if it was me, I might just embrace this part, you know, this ramshackle bit that's falling down. Maybe I would just do something with that. Maybe I would put lots of potted plants in stone planters, something suitable for bees and insects and things. I think that could be cute. Okay, I couldn't get the angle right first time, so I'm just going to place it down, and then we can worry about exactly where to place it in a moment. So, where was... No, it looks very green to me. No. Surely that's not the colour I thought it was. I guess that. All that. Like, they don't have to be exactly the same. That's fine. And then the roof, I guess we could go to the green to nod to that. Okay, so let's grab this. Not the roof tree. Stop being a numpty. Oh, that's kind of cute. I'm not sure I've seen many roofs like that, but... Oh no, let's give it a proper roofy McRoof. Okay, so let's grab it and then turn it around a little bit. So with this game, remember, there are two ways of clicking on it. So you can just left click and there'll be some things you can do. And if you right click, then there are other things you can do. So for me, I sometimes find it hard to remember which one is which. But I think if I played more, we'd get there. Maybe this doesn't have to be lined up. Maybe we have this little corner area here. Maybe that stops the wind whipping the door. So yeah, maybe we could do that. Do love the sound effects in this. Can we squeeze this out a little bit more? No, don't tell me that's as long as it's gonna go. Oh, well, that is an area for development. I think, yeah, this is the biggest. Not that I want it to be that big, but this is like massively bigger than my flat. I bought The Sims for like ages ago. So actually bought it like years and years ago, way before I was streaming. I was still living in my hometown back then. And I spent a stupid amount on all the packs and things. I'm behind on them now, but I was never any good at it. I couldn't really... I could see people using all these cool techniques to build and to cheese things, and no, I was just not able to do that stuff. But I often think, you know what, I've got the game. Maybe I should try at some point. Maybe I should try and get back to that. Because then I could like make my flat. Not very exciting, and it wouldn't be, it would not be a big build. But yeah, I'd like to give it a go. I think in The Sims I was still more of a builder even back then. And we're talking, what, like 15 years? How? Because it was before I was here. More like 20. No. Has The Sims been going? That's mad. I don't know. Let's get some doors and windows in before I move on, because otherwise I'm going to end up doing them all at once. So, do you know? No, let's stick one in. Let's do like that. There we go. There, little sneaky door. And get some windows in. This isn't going to be a grand house, it's a fixer-upper. Just quite humble, but well, still significantly more grand than my own. I think I might like to live in this little section here. Maybe I'll even have my own door. Yeah. I think probably up here I would have plants or something. So we can place down trapdoors to pop things up here. Trapdoor is just a window, but on the floor. So there we go. Oh, yes. What's that? The thing is, I wish I could hide the trapdoors. I love the stuff, but I don't want to have to stick trapdoors absolutely everywhere just to spawn stuff. I like this game, but I think the one thing that some of us wish that we had was the ability to just place down items just because we want to place them in a specific location, and we don't want to have to put a window down in order to make something appear. It's a very small thing. I love the randomness of it. Oh, do you know what I've remembered that I love? Oh yes. A corner window. Corner windows bring me so much joy. Can I stick one there? Yes. Oh yes. Excellent. Yeah, you can't beat a corner window. I mean, you can. Obviously, you clearly can beat a corner window. But they make me happy. What about something here? Something... I mean, I could, but you expect me to put a corner window on. So, I'm not. I'm going to throw caution to the wind. Act out of character. Maybe we stick a little door down here. Just like tucked away like a side door. How many doors do we need though, Tree? Really? Do we need that many doors? You're obsessed with doors, Tree. There we go. Little one there. Okay, so... yeah, this is not too bad. I like the idea of taking what we had and adding to it. I think we could do with some lamps, some little lights in places. There we go. And yes, pop that there. Gonna need some more. where are we going to pop these? I think maybe the garden could do with a little bit of light, but it could also do with some windows. So what if I pop one here, just to light up the garden, and I'll have to come back to here, I think. Maybe just a little one here. There we go. So if you put the lantern against the wall, then it will just like stick to it like this. And if you put it out in the wilderness, on the ground, it will do that. Give you a little lamppost. But you can also pop them on top of things. So I could kind of stick one here if I want. There you go. I'd like to try and stick them in most of the doors. It kind of helps me keep an eye on where I've put the doors. Because I do. Did I mention I stick down a lot of doors? I can't help it. Okay, so maybe a little one here. I couldn't stick one there, so I've gone for there instead. Okay. I think maybe we need windows along here. Maybe another one of these here. Okay. Maybe just like a little one just tucked in the corner as a kind of like, I'm going to make this into a really nice outside space. I'm going to fill it with planters and things at some point. So I'm going to light it up and it will inspire me to get around to it at some point. Maybe I'll stick one here. Just like that. Cool. Right. Yeah, I just think I need to probably put a little something here. Maybe we'll do another circular one. Because I have not done one of those in this build. Okay. So, let's grab my palette. Do you know what? I think that palette's not horrific. I might stick with that. Let's just make you a little less pointy. And let's bring you out a bit, I think. Yeah. Little chunky one. Okay. And that was a right click, so I can, oopsie daisy, move the whole thing when I click on that arrow there. Let's check. Yeah, that is kind of, yeah, I do think it's a bit weird though, that I'm not taking off that roof. We're just gonna do one of those. We're gonna, no tree, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna lift this up a bit. It kind of feels a bit defensive, and I like that. I like to feel snug, and I like to feel a little bit defended, you know? Sometimes you just want to feel safe. There we go. Alright, well maybe I might move from this tower into this one. Depends how grand I'm feeling. So we could do this, and then boop. There we go. Well, we're definitely going to need those logs because it looks like it's rather chilly. Okay. This is kind of cute. I apologise for not starting with like, I'm going to make Rivendell or something like that, but honestly, you see my level of gaming and creative? I'm not going to make Rivendell. Heck no. That's... afraid not, no. There are amazing people who will be doing stuff like that. Alas, not me. I'm just going to stick windows and things. And chimneys, you know, we haven't had any chimneys recently, so let's stick a few chimneys in. I like a chimney. You know that. There you go. Because chimneys indicate some sort of cosy fire going on, and it's the dream to live in a little cottage with a cosy fire with a bunch of rescue dogs, nice little garden. That's the dream. Okay, so I guess I could do, can I stick that here? That's what I want to do. That's nice. Yes, please. Ja, graag. Excellent. It's not excellent, obviously. This is a very poor quality build, and I apologise, but... Okay, then I think, guess what we need? Windows, of course. Now these windows are a bit more... Do you know, I should be putting in like the defensive little windows, but they're not my favourite. They don't bring me joy. I'm gonna stick these in instead. So I'm sorry for... I know you're just like rage quitting by now because of my choice of windows here. And I deserve that. So if you didn't see my last video on this, you'll probably have gathered by now that with the windows, you can add in one window. To make a larger window, you just smush another window next to it. See, this is one window, but then I can make a bigger one by smushing in two. You can even smush in a third, should you wish. So I might do those sorts of windows up here, but then I might do the more homely ones a little bit lower down. Okay, this is my spying window. Oh, you need to come down a little bit, darling. There you go. So I can like keep an eye on myself. Because I live in all of these towers in my head. Okay. So we need some windows along here. Yeah, and some normal, these little windows along here, just to kind of like spawn some cool stuff. Also, that sound is just... Oh. There we go. But if you want to change the look, you can click on it again. This is three windows. I know the lighting isn't great here, but those little sounds is it making small details. So it's created these tools here, and if I put that there, you can see these boxes have now appeared. So cute. Oh, it's just, oh no, it's teasing me. It wants me to, there is no reason I should have a corner window there. That is mad. But also, I really like the idea of the cart. Oh, let's do that then. Okay. Yes. I'm happy with that. Get a little chair outside. Just there. And we get a cart. Now, do you guys remember the trick with the washing? If you have two windows, so remember, if you click on the window, you can cycle through the different options as to whether it has flaps or not, and as to whether it has washing hanging outside. So if I cycle, there we go. If you have two next to each other that have washing, then the washing will hook up, and I think that's such a neat touch. So cute. I could, couldn't I? I actually think it would be rude not to. It would be absolutely, utterly rude not to have a corner window there and here. Wonderful. Okay, I'm not mad at this. It's a little bit dark. So I think I will probably pop some lights in. Yeah, let's pop some of these around. Now you can change the colour of the lighting, which is pretty neat. I think I'm just going to stick one of these out here rather than on the wall there. So if you want to change the lighting, you can go to colour and then click on the light, and then you can decide whether you want, like, the yellow is the default, and we have this orangey hue, this purple hue. a blue hue on the screen. And I think so those can look really good in like swampy, witchy things, slightly spooky stuff. That's pretty cool. So up here I'm probably going to stick just a couple of windows. Yeah, you got it. Which will of course make that happen. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with this. It was just a cozy build, just like a bit of a winter chit-chat. Me waffling on about how much I really like corner windows. I also really like fences though. I don't feel I gave you enough fence action. I think I've let you down in that regard. So perhaps we need a fence. See? I love that sound. It's so nice. And remember, I love the way that the paths interact with everything. So because I built a fence across this path here, it's given me this little hole in the fence. I'm going to do that here. Yes. Nice. Because that's going to keep people out. They're definitely not going to be able to pass the fence. But yeah, I think this is kind of cute. Ho ho ho. I like that there is gentle snow, but it's not too much. It's not too in your face. It doesn't. You can still see the hints of the flowers and the grass. Shall we change it to night time? There we go. Oopsie-daisy. I think that's cute. I could use the actual... So the game does have a really good photography thing, but I'm a massive noob. So I'm just going to do some F12s. That's not a great picture, to be honest, Katrina, is it? Really? You're no David Bailey, are you? Is that a photographer? I feel like it's a photographer. There we go. Could that work? But you can see what I mean about the lights. I think the kind of yellow lights work pretty well here. I think that's all I need. I don't need to go fancy. I ended up not putting any windows in here. Is that going to annoy any of you? I'm going to stick a couple in just... There we go. Maybe a little one here. In one of my little apartments. That's cute. I like the way that the windows glow. Another little screenshot. Although now we've got the fence right in there. That's great, Tree. You are absolutely terrible at this. There we go. So, I think that'll do for now, you know. Come back with me, darlings, if you don't mind. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. So, I know not everyone celebrates Christmas, and it's not snowy for everyone, and it's just baffling to me that there are people who, for Christmas, just get really hot and don't wear many clothes because it is so hot, and everyone celebrates differently or doesn't celebrate, and that's entirely fine. I don't do Christmas really myself. I live by myself, and I normally spend Christmas sat in my flat just eating, gorging on delicious things. For me, it is an excuse to have cheese and treat myself to delicious foods, you know, and watch TV and not have to work. and it's nice to take a break and just allow yourself to have some time off from things. My best friend is joining me this year, so I'm very grateful to have some company this year, and that's going to be wonderful. So we're both going to sit in my flat and eat delicious food. My oven doesn't work and hasn't worked for years, so I will probably do raclette. So raclette, I love cheese, I love gooey cheese, and it just makes me so happy. So that's probably what I'll be doing. But I hope that whatever you guys get up to or don't get up to, I hope that you're safe. I hope that you're comfortable. I hope that you're alright. Well, thank you again for spending some time with me. Apologies for this. But yeah, you can blame my Twitch viewers. If anyone is interested in swinging by when I'm live, I stream on Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays on Twitch. So you're welcome to drop in and say hello if you would like. It'd be great to see some of you. I hope that you have a delightful day, a wonderful week, and of course, the snuggliest of sleeps when it is time to go to bed. Take care.